Hi, everybody. My name is Janelle, and I am going to start documenting my Fat to Fit plan for 2018. I am going to be working on the ketogenic diet. I've got myself a little cookbook. It's not really little, it's very thick, a lot of stuff in it, a lot of good information on good fats, proteins, sugars, sweeteners, things like that. It's a really good book. Uh, over the past 2 weeks, I've been really researching the ketogenic diet. And as much as I think it's going to be very hard for me to stick to, I'm going to do my best to stick by the ketogenic plan. I have a pretty good support system. I've got some very good friends who are also doing the diet. My husband, though he's not doing the diet, he said he will definitely be a guinea pig for taste testing on anything that I cook with it. And I also have a lot of coworkers who are very fascinated by it as well. So I'm hoping to video document my progress and my failures because let's face it, I know I'm going to fail. I'm fully aware that failure is definitely in my cards, but the way I have to look at it is that if I do fail, I just need to start again and pick myself back up and keep moving. But I do know that with my history and my kind of personality, that I seriously lack willpower. Willpower is such a hard thing to find in being successful at anything, really. Um, a little background information. I'm 48 years old. I am married. I have a 20-year-old daughter. I've been overweight all of my life. Um, it started at a young age. My mother baked, she cooked, she fed us seconds, sometimes thirds. It was commonplace in our house to always have something baking, something cooking. My mom was a wonderful cook. She made cinnamon rolls and homemade breads and pastas and macaroni and cheese and caramel popcorn balls, and it was constant in our house. So um, that was the way I grew up, and food was used at times of stress. So I learned early on about stress eating and comfort foods. And if something bad happened, my mom was like, let's make some cookies. Something bad happened, here's some cinnamon rolls. And that was the way my life was. And it still kind of is today. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with stress eating, and you don't always make the right decisions when you're depressed and sad and things are going on. What's better than some ice cream or a chocolate bar or some Pringles or something like that? So, anyway, I have tried many diets before. The earliest one I can remember is Richard Simmons and Deal a Meal. Atkins, I've tried Atkins diet, and now I'm going to try the ketogenic diet. I've done a lot of research and on it, and I know it's going to be very difficult. Some of the things I know I'm definitely going to miss are potatoes and fruit. I know I'm going to miss fruit. I eat a lot of fruit as it is now. I drink orange juice every morning. I usually have peach yogurt or something like that. And boy, that was a shocker when I looked at the label of peach yogurt and found how many carbs were in peach yogurt. I was astounded. I couldn't believe it. But there it goes. It's, looking at labels and looking at ingredients and finding what works and what doesn't. This weekend, today is, by the way, December 30th, almost the end of 2017. This weekend, I'm going to try out cloud bread. I'm going to try to make a lasagna from the cookbook I bought. I'm going to try to plan out menus for the rest of the week and then go from there. Um, so, anyway, that's that. I hope to show pictures and updates on my progress. I do go to the gym. I haven't been in a while because I'd injured my neck, but I do plan on starting that up again this week. Um, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm currently at 282 is my current weight. This morning is what I weighed. My highest I've ever been was 315 pounds, and I was able to lose about 40 pounds and keep it off. But it's fluctuated um, when up and down over the past couple years. I live a very sedentary life. I am a gamer, so I sit at my desk quite a bit. Um, According to my watch, my average steps per day is about 3,000 steps, and I hope to triple that within a month's time at least by going to the gym. First started going to the gym last year in about May, and I was doing really good. I was going about 3 days a week. When I first started going, I could barely even make it around the walking track. After about 10 or 15 minutes, I'd get winded and I'd have to stop. By the time November swung around, I was actually able to walk on the treadmill at a very high pace, about 3.5 as the pace for about 45 minutes. So that was really good. It was interesting to see my progress from panting and dying after 10, 15 minutes of walking on a flat track to being able to do inclines and increase my speed on a treadmill. So it was really nice to see that progress. I'm hoping to get back to that. There's a lot of reasons why I want to do this ketogenic diet, not only for my own health, but for my family's as well. Um, I currently have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, I'm diabetic, I have asthma. All of these things are keyed against me in my future health and well-being, and I need to make a change. It is that time. I want to be here for my family. I want to be able to do events. We have a trip to Alaska coming up in September. I want to be able to go hiking in the Denali Mountains, and I want to be able to walk on glaciers and keep up with the rest of the cruise and not feel winded and overweight and just fat and ugly and all of these things that weight me down on a daily basis. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm disgusted, and I just walking down the hallway to the break room and at work and I'm feeling winded. I don't want to live like that anymore. I'm tired of it. I want to improve myself. I want to better myself and hopefully encourage my husband to join me as well, though I don't know if that's going to happen. But anyway, so I have a lot of work ahead of me, and I hope that I can make it. And I do know that statistically speaking, more people fail at diets than succeed. And I'm hoping that with the encouragement and the support of my friends and my family, that I'll be able to succeed. Um, but I accept the fact that I'm going to fail from time to time. And if you're curious as to what my current daily eating is like, I'm sure a lot of people are, especially thinking that I think there's probably a lot of misconceptions for a lot of overweight people. I really don't eat a lot of food. It's really interesting. I don't eat a lot of food, but I think it's the quality of food and what I eat that really affects me. And I think the main number one reason for my weight gain is my sedentary life. Um, but breakfast will usually be two hard boiled eggs. I might have a bagel with cream cheese or peach yogurt. I have 12 ounces of orange juice. For lunch, I'll usually do a chicken Caesar salad or soup, usually clam chowder. Dinner is the hardest part because my husband and I enjoy eating out. And so that is the hardest thing. And that is going to be a huge lifestyle change for me in the not eating out because there's really not a lot of keto friendly restaurants out there. Um, so, um, but I do enjoy Pringles. I like potatoes, and that those are bad for you. I love pasta. Who doesn't love pasta? Macaroni and cheese, fettuccine alfredo, manicotti, cannoli, all these just wonderful Italian pasta dishes. Just amazing. But I'm going to learn to substitute other things. I'm going to try shirataki noodles and see how those work. I'm going to try cloud bread in replace of regular bread. I did learn about almond flour and how it's very low carb, and I can even make biscuits and gravy using almond flour. So this is really good. There's a lot of good substitutions out there. I do know I'm going to miss fruit quite a bit. But anyway, there we go. That's my start. I hope you stick with me through my journey and through my good times and bad times, and I will definitely keep you updated. Thanks for watching.